People talk about ghosts like they're rare things. They say you have to believe in them to see them. But sometimes, they don't care whether you believe. They just need you to answer. It began with a message. Maya had just finished a long shift at the bookstore. The subway was nearly empty as it hummed toward her stop. She glanced at her phone. A message from her aunt in the countryside. Another girl went missing near Koshin Station. Please be careful, and whatever happens, don't talk to strangers. Maya sighed and stuffed her phone in her coat pocket. Her aunt was always sending her things like that. Ghost warnings, village superstitions, and old rituals that felt out of place in the steel and glass life Maya was building in the city. The train lights flickered once, then again. A stutter in the hum. Then a voice crackled through the speaker. Attention passengers. Due to a temporary obstruction near Koshin Station, we will be stopping. Please follow the emergency path along the platform. There were only 7 people on board. Everyone looked annoyed, but no one protested. It wasn't the first time. Maya zipped up her jacket, stepped into the damp tunnel, and followed the line of red lights guiding them forward. That's when she saw her. A woman in a red coat. Still, silent, masked. The others walked right past her like she wasn't there, but Maya, she slowed down. Something about the woman's stillness was wrong. She wasn't waiting, she was watching. As Maya moved to pass her, the woman turned. Dark eyes locked onto hers. A soft voice, too soft for comfort, brushed against Maya's ears.
Am I pretty?
Maya blinked. She wasn't sure if she'd heard it right. Excuse me. But the woman didn't answer. She simply turned back slowly and faced the wall again. Maya said nothing to the others, but when she got home, she told her roommate, Emmy. Emmy had grown up in Tokyo and heard every creepy urban legend the city had to offer. When Maya told her about the woman in the mask, Emmy froze. You didn't say yes, did you? Maya raised an eyebrow. What? Kuchisake-onna, the slit-mouthed woman. If you say yes, she shows you her mouth. Then she asks again. If you say no, she kills you. If you say yes again, she still kills you, but slower. Maya laughed. You sound like my aunt. But Emmy wasn't laughing. They say once she chooses you, you start seeing her everywhere, until you answer. That night, Maya dreamt of tunnels. Long, endless tunnels with red lights. Her footsteps echoed, followed by another pair just behind hers. A voice whispered again and again.
Pretty. Pretty. Pretty.
She woke in a cold sweat. The bedroom mirror was fogged, even though the window was open. And in the fog, 3 faint words, as if drawn by a fingertip.
Am I pretty?
The days that followed were slow, heavy, and off-kilter. At the university, Maya thought she saw the woman's red coat in a crowd, but it was gone before she could be sure. A bus advertisement had her mouth slashed in the same way. A girl from campus was found dead, her mouth mutilated, no suspects. Emmy begged Maya to visit her aunt. Go to the shrine, she said. This isn't just a ghost story anymore. Maya went. She hadn't seen her aunt in months, but the woman greeted her like no time had passed. Together, they walked to a small hillside shrine where an old blind woman sat before a line of flickering incense. The old woman didn't wait for Maya to speak. You saw her. You didn't answer, but she marked you. Maya was frozen. She hadn't said a word. The old woman reached out and tied a red thread around Maya's wrist. This is not for safety, it's for honesty. If you lie, she'll know. If you speak her name, she'll come faster. That night, Maya took a walk to clear her head. The countryside was quiet, almost too quiet. The kind of silence that makes you think the world is holding its breath. A mist rolled in. She felt it before she heard it. The change in the air, the cold behind her neck. Then the voice.
Am I pretty?
Maya turned. There she was. Still, silent, masked. Well? Maya swallowed. Her voice trembled. Yes. The woman's head tilted. She reached up, slowly, and peeled the mask away. Her mouth split in both directions. Torn. Raw. Impossible. Her cheeks stretched into a twisted red grin.
Even now.
Maya could barely breathe. The red thread around her wrist pulsed, tightening. Her voice cracked. I don't know. Silence. Then the woman blinked once, tilted her head the other way, and vanished. No scream, no sound, just mist settling in her place. Weeks passed. No more dreams, no more whispers, no more faces in the mirror. Maya went back to her routine, to classes, to work. She stopped telling anyone about what happened, but sometimes, when she passes a mirror, her reflection lingers just a second too long, and once, just once, it smiled wider than it should have.